Did you ever experience uncertainty when you were meeting a person for the first time? Did you ever doubt your skill when you were about to do something you were unsure of the outcome? Did you feel some hesitation when you encircled your answer for a test? All these are moments of uncertainty. And if we experience uncertainty, our usual response is to want to lessen it through information seeking. We seek information on how to put our best foot forward on a date by learning some information about our date through common people. We seek information on how to pass the driving test by practicing. We seek information before an exam by reviewing. But what are the factors that affect our information-seeking behavior? Does the channel we use to acquire information influence our uncertainty reduction? Are motives in seeking information related to lessening uncertainty? These are what this study wants to find out. The title of this study is Interpersonal Communication as a Strategy to Reduce Uncertainty Among Mothers in PABASA sa Nutrisyon in the City of Santa Rosa. To begin, let's look at the concepts included in the title. Interpersonal communication, or IPC, is person-to-person communication, process of message transaction between people to create and sustain shared meaning. Its elements include source, receiver, messages, channel, noise, and context. In this study, the PABASA leader and participants are the source and receiver. They create and sustain meaning about nutrition messages discussed in the NutriGuide. PABASA uses IPC as channel to facilitate information dissemination and learning. Context is nutrition education. Noise is anything that distracts mothers from concentrating on PABASA. We now move on to the second concept, PABASA sa Nutrisyon. PABASA is an information sharing type of activity to educate mothers on prevention and control of malnutrition. Its general objective is to empower families in reducing their vulnerability to malnutrition through the adoption of proper nutrition practices and healthy lifestyle. PABASA is one of the country's ways to contribute to achieving Sustainable Development Goal number 2, which is to end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture. Specifically, Target 2.2 says that by 2030, end all forms of malnutrition, including achieving by 2025 the internationally agreed targets on stunting and wasting in children under 5 years of age, and address the nutritional needs of adolescent girls, pregnant and lactating women, and older persons. In the city of Santa Rosa, the objective is to achieve zero malnutrition. Uncertainty is generally defined as a state in which individuals lack confidence in their ability to predict the outcome of an event, an issue, an interaction, a relationship, or a particular behavior. In related studies, It examined communicator-related factors that lead to greater information-seeking behavior to reduce uncertainty about others. Another study indicated substantial differences in the use of interactive communication and its effects on the reduction of uncertainty among U.S. cultural groups. Third related study found that context strongly influences students' experiences of uncertainty. The emphasis of knowledge in this definition is not without justification, because even Berger note that the reverse of uncertainty is knowledge, and that knowledge is something we either have or do not have. With that said, the research gaps are as follow. Previous studies done on PABASA recommended that other factors that influence the nutritional KAP be determined. URT has not been used in nutrition education context. This study is grounded by uncertainty reduction theory by Berger and Calabrese. 3 assumptions guide uncertainty reduction framework. First, it was proposed that the primary goal of communication is to minimize uncertainties that humans have. Second, individuals experience uncertainty on a regular basis, and that experience is an unpleasant one. Third, it was assumed that communication is the primary vehicle for reducing uncertainty. According to URT, people are especially motivated to reduce uncertainty under 3 antecedent conditions: incentives, deviation, and anticipation. Adapting Kahn's definition, lack of nutrition knowledge is regarded as an uncertainty for mothers in PABASA sa nutrisyon. Thus, this will compel them to seek information to reduce uncertainty. Research problem. What are the conditions, along with the elements of IPC, which affect mothers' information-seeking behavior to reduce uncertainty? The research objectives are: determine if the mother's uncertainty about nutrition knowledge will lead to information seeking. Determine if the antecedent conditions that motivated the mothers to seek information influence uncertainty reduction. Determine if the elements of IPC in PABASA influence uncertainty reduction. This is my conceptual framework. Hypothesis. Hypothesis 1. There is a significant relationship between information-seeking behavior and uncertainty about nutrition knowledge. Hypothesis 2. There is a significant relationship between uncertainty reduction and the antecedent conditions that motivate the mothers to seek information. Hypothesis 3. There is a significant relationship between uncertainty reduction and the elements of IPC present in PABASA. Methodology. This study will use the survey research design. This will use simple cluster sampling. Research instrument is a self-administered questionnaire. It is a close-ended questionnaire using a 5-point Likert scale. It has 4 parts: demographic variables, uncertainty of mothers, antecedent conditions, and IPC elements. Quantitative analysis will be used to determine relationship between an independent and dependent variables within a population. That's it for my study. Don't forget to leave your comments below to help me improve this proposal. Thank you.